It's a base race, it's a base trade. It is a 3 vs 3 palladium between in the blue as gunships, though not going gunships because they are expensive. It is a Skell, the singularity rank. Their teammate Subterpew in the purple as amphibots. And Das Fapital in the light blue teal as cloakbots. Raiders from them already going forward, glaives and all those. Against a Spider Factory in the yellow, it is Mac 56. In the red, Churi with shield bots. And there they are, in the orange, amphibots for Gode. Well, GG, wrap it up. Southeast has already won. At the same time though, double singularity for Team 1 versus just a single for Team Southeast. And King of the Hill for sure. Though it's not really a valuable hill. There aren't any maxes on there. I mean, there's one max next to the hill, but that's about it. Glaives outnumbering bandits by quite a lot. And just because of that, they cleaned them up. I mean, glaives are one of the strongest raiders in the game. Especially if used correctly. And they just clean up singular bandits without issues. And of course, heal up afterwards, so none of these are damaged. Over here, another strong Raider Riot. It is Archer, quite expensive, but also really strong, especially because it is good AoE. So it deals with, well, things like these fleas quite nicely. At the same time, Duck, also nice. I mean, it has homing missiles and a little bit of AoE. So if you have got things clumped up a lot, even Duck will kill multiple fleas. Commanders for both teams moving forwards. And already couple of Ronins don't make the most sense against bandits. But your glaives will just be able to defend against those, you would assume. And otherwise the Reaver should. Interesting to see that... Oh wait, that is Skull. From here it was looking a little bit purple. I was about to say, like, it's weird that, like, purple decided to plate cloak. But no, indeed Skull did. Because there it is, Charon coming in. Gunships in a 3v3, not really the most useful. Especially on a map like this, but it is, like, kind of sparsely populated. I mean, it's not that good early game. But now they are going for Charons, possibly for Reaver drops. Would be fun to see those. What else do you have? I mean, you've got amphibots and cloakbots. Yeah, Reaver drops make the most sense to me. Although Archer is a close second. Actually no, Scallop. Scallop is good. Scallop drops are quite nice as well. Just because they have insane DPS if you get them close. And they are slow units, so you generally don't get them close unless you drop them or you cloak them, something like that. And what do you have? Standard call out that. Going Grizzly, yeah, sure. And there they are indeed. It's been a while. But there they are. It is time for a drop, a Reaver drop in this case. Mace drop from... Well, wait, no, last game that was for me Mace. So no Mace drops, since there is no Hoffer player. A little bit surprising, since I believe Das Fapital was... Right? I believe that was Das Fapital. Claiming that, like, Hoffers were, like, amazing, best factory ever. But it's fine. Gode did spot it though. So they do know the drop is incoming. Grizzly coming up. How many? I mean, 5 of them. That's strong, that's really strong. Grizzly is not up yet. Can the factory be killed? It's 4,000 HP. Reavers not really surviving, only 3 of them left. Shield from the Felon has been drained. Some of the Reavers are being stunned. There is the Grizzly, so even if the factory does go down, and it does, it's not that bad. You could have killed almost 2,000 value more just by being a couple seconds earlier. Commander over here for Mac is also heavily damaged, under fire, and should go down. Spiderball and all that are just too late. A little bit too late. And are they able to kill this commander? Stun it, definitely good and easy to do. Though at the same time, single Reaver, I mean, if it is able to keep shooting, and it's currently not doing that, it might have been able to keep its commander alive, but it just didn't do that. Possibly on attack move and like retreating a little bit. Not really sure. Over here though, red should have the better commander fight, just because they have their bandits close by. But already more damaged than purple. Imp hasn't really been seeing any action thus far. And over here, Lobster. I mean, you only have ducks to Lobster, so not that important. There is Scallop. Though one Scallop against Grizzly and the commander is still not enough. And even two of them is definitely not. I mean, you're trying. Do you really think that, well, I mean, with that many ducks you can kill the commander? Though I don't think you kill the Grizzly. And indeed, you don't even try. Jumping onto the commander, it looks good. It's a nice highlight moment, like 1600 to 1500 value, where the reclaim should all be for Team Southeast. Assuming the game doesn't last too long, that 4 metal eco isn't going to be the most important. So, at the moment, 59 to 36 eco. So Northwest with significantly better eco. Spamming pings over here because, yeah, scary. The Felon. I mean, if it gets into range of your Ronins, it can definitely melt them. With its like almost 800 DPS. But if you just keep its shield drained with slings or phantom or something like that, it's not too bad. Over here, this Felon is not doing anything. Shield is kept drained by the pickets. And it is off just picking off Ronin every once in a while, rather than just completely melting a group of them. Reaver, going on a side quest, just to clean up that little bit of eco. And if they do secure that, and it seems like they will, that should give them both corners and the middle here as well, which is a lot more eco for Northwest. Though at the same time, they can easily lose this position against this many bandits, this many thugs. And even though, yeah, Felon's shield is drained, the thugs don't really care about that in their damage. Ooh, just a little bit of stun. Only 2 of the bandits were stunned. So not too bad. And that's a lot better stun. 1 of the Felons stunned and like 5 thugs as well. Dude, there is no follow-up. So, how long? 8 more seconds, 6 more seconds. Impressive stun, yes. But still, with just 6 glaives only kinda close. But not close enough. It's too bad, but yeah, it didn't work. It didn't at least help you. It did slow down the push, that's for sure. But your reinforcements really aren't there. Yes, though, I mean, they're all very low HP, those Venoms. They do have all of them stunned. Blastwing on top of stunned units, amazing. So you do clean up most of them, and very impactful indeed. Still, Grizzly, picking off a couple of those glaives. Phantom getting picked off as well. And now you only have a single imp left. Right, single imp against quite a large amount of shield. You stun 1 little thug, that's not enough. So, yeah, another single imp is available. But is it able to engage? Not really. Doesn't even stun a single Felon. So, yeah, you are definitely a little bit of on the back foot over on the western side. You know, with your own Grizzly and double Lobster, making them way more maneuverable, you can push as well. So, as we already knew, base trade is incoming. Will that be right now? Not really sure. Seems quite likely. Though maybe the imp will have to say something about that. Grizzly with Lobster as well. No, well, there is a single Scallop here, so not that much additional DPS. This is a bit of unfortunate. Oh, it just barely didn't uncover the imps. And, well, Grizzly, only 2200 HP, so could quite easily get stunned. That's a good stun from the imps. Or like, imp, singular. Imp number 2 gets them again. That means all 3 of the Phalans stunned for another 10 seconds. They will surround the Phalans and like prevent them from being killed, but it does still delay. On this side, there is no such thing as delay. Grizzly and the other amphipods pushing forwards. Singular glaive nicely in the back. Is able to do some good damage, though it will not pick off the Phalan, at least doesn't seem like it. Should be able to pick off another caretaker though. So already amazing value from it. Pulling all of these units back, also really nice, also delaying. But hey, single metal extractor will still be cleaned up, but that's it. How strong is Grizzly? Grizzly full HP on this side. Grizzly only like 60% HP. And there is still quite a significant amount of shield as well. That means you are now about to lose the last little bit of your base. That means northeast corner will have to become your new base. That's a bit of an issue. Or you just give up. Those are pretty much your only 2 options. Rebuild over here or give up. Are you able to pressure on the other side? Are you able to destroy their base? Because if you're not, I think it looks more like GG rather than a rebuild. Scallop going forwards, I mean high DPS, close in. But yeah, a singular Scallop is in. And the commander escape plan. They didn't kill it! Oh my. Bandit doesn't seem to know. It is manually moved, not really. Commander will escape. Still though, the shield ball and all that is not going after it. So yeah. Eco, somehow, but I mean the somehow is map control over here. Still a lot better for northwest. Glaives over here, the simple little glaives. Doing a lot of damage. I mean cleaning up more eco. Cleaning up Weaver and all that. Factories don't look so secure anymore. So it is shield ball versus a spread out team. Because yeah, a couple of bandits are left, but that's about it. Reaver, of course, very nice. I mean, it cleans up bandits like it's nothing. And yeah, we'll now be taking down the factories there. Rebuilding in the middle. Blast wings, I mean, not exactly great when you have to face off against Vandal. And Commander back in the home base. Didn't actually move that far, so Hercules is kinda wasteful, but it's fine. And over here, the commander from Subpew. Reclaiming, at least with Caretaker, and building Stingers as well. Stingers are, of course, really nice. I mean, high burst damage, so might be able to pierce through the shield if you're lucky. DPS for cost isn't amazing, but still, picking off at least a couple of units already. Outlaw might be going down, though it's being manually retreated, that's very nice. And go go go! It is go 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 time, but your own Grizzly has to face off against one from the other team, with a lot more support in terms of commander. Over here, what do you have? I mean, Cloakbot Factory is up, Cloakbot Plate is up, not being used though, and only 15 eco. Over here, another Cloakbot Factory is being constructed. Might go up, just because they don't have any radar with this push. So they don't know to look there. And chase the Grizzly. Yeah, but your own units are slow. And that means this Grizzly will keep on firing. Commander does go down. Very nice shot by the Grizzly. As well, Reaver outranging at least most of this. Just because you're retreating. That gives you a bit of an advantage. And Glaives just running around still. I mean, there is nothing left. I mean, this small pocket and the shield ball. And the sneaky MF indeed. But it is kind of what they need. They need to be covered operations sneaky around. Because this is kinda just, you have to dodge it until you can build up a tank force or something like that in order to kill it. Grizzly is a very good distraction. It just keeps on running around, picking off a couple of units it seems. I mean, minus 130 there for Team Southeast. But shortly the Grizzly will go down. Here though, couple of glaives, single Kadechi. They don't have that much yet. They don't. But this still has to keep on running loops around this map. It's not a big map, but still, running loops with a slow push is not ideal. Okay, now we kill base again, yes, but by the time you get there, there is another fully functional base over here, reclaiming, creating maxes, and we'll try to start pushing back. You can just keep running loops. You have to split up. Probably? I think so, yeah, because here, they just keep building more. I mean, either you have to run with your glaives, try and take all of this down, and that's definitely possible, because no defense is here, nothing there, nothing there. Singular loaders there. But hey, Emissary, a very nice unit against Ball. Already has to spread out, at least seems like they did. Because of the Emissary, and oh, that hurts. Emissary going down. No, not Cyclops. No, Cyclops will not construct. I mean, it's 2 more minutes. Emissary getting destroyed as well. That hurts. And this Cyclops, already 900 invested. Good to refund that, because otherwise it would simply die. Commander will once again have to be retreated. And Team Northwest is still not wanting to resign. At least some of the people do not want to. I get it. I mean, look at Ego. You're still ahead. Nice. And if you're able to push back against this, they don't have that much. They have a single commander and a couple of constructors. And that ball. But like we've seen in a previous match with Stuart versus someone, I don't really remember who that was. I believe it was Historan. No, King Lunchbox. Running around with Grizzlies, slowly but surely you will go down. So if they are able to kill the constructors and the commander, Team Northwest, though that is by now Southeast, definitely still has a chance. I wouldn't say it's a good chance, but hey, they still have constructor over there, commander over there. They're still all over the map. With this many glaives, I mean, taking the commander is an option, I think. And not really with all of the glaives from the other team as well. And no way, Jose. It's an absolute demon. It is able to survive once again. Though it does not actually drop. So the match definitely fizzled out after the bases went down, but it was still a very nice base trade. Northwest ahead in metal pretty much the entire game, even towards the end, but they couldn't handle the shield ball, ultimately leading to their demise.